Hi everybody, I hope this finds you and your loved ones healthy and enduring these difficult days with a spirit of hopefulness, because there is light at the end of the tunnel, and we're going to get through this as long as we all stick together. I say so often that representation begins with listening. That's exactly what I've done since I was sworn into office in 2019, and especially over the past 2 months during the COVID crisis. Reading your emails, taking your phone calls, having Zoom conferences, hearing your ideas, your concerns, your challenges, and your criticisms. And in my conversations with small business owners all around the district, from restaurants in Wayzata to salon owners in Minnetrista to barbershops in Brooklyn Park, is that the PPP, the Paycheck Protection Program, is not working in the way that we intended to save small businesses and the millions of jobs that they create. So I wrote a letter to Secretary Mnuchin at the Treasury Department, and then I testified in front of the Small Business Committee here in Washington. And then I had a phone call with my colleague from Texas, Republican Representative Chip Roy, and he was telling me that he was hearing the same thing from his constituents, that the PPP wasn't working, that small businesses are the backbone of our economy, and we had to do something. So we did. We sat down, we wrote a bill called the Paycheck Protection Flexibility Act, and our bipartisan bill will receive a vote on the House floor this week in Washington. And that's just one of 2 bills that I've authored that receives a vote this week. The second is called the Truth Act, because I believe in transparency, accountability, and oversight. And the Truth Act requires that the Treasury Department releases a list of every business that received in excess of $2 million through the PPP program, so that we can identify where the money went, who benefited, and ensure that Congress has the information necessary to be accountable to the American taxpayers. And best of all, this is bipartisanship. This is what happens when you listen, you act, and you cooperate. And I'm on a mission to ensure that we do more of that here in Congress, and I invite everybody around the country to start treating each other with more respect, to listen to great ideas wherever they may come, and to do everything that we can to inject that American spirit back into our culture. Because the best times are yet to come, and I ask you all to keep the faith and remind you that optimism is just as contagious as fear. Thanks, everybody.